Can I share one of my top 10 worst parenting moments with you? So when my son was in middle school, he used to ride BMX bikes and go off these really huge jumps. In fact, he made this pump track right in front of our yard. And one day he built this bike jump that was way too wide, and when he went to jump it, he didn't clear it. From the kitchen, I heard him scream, the cries and the whimpering, finished cleaning the dishes, and slowly made my way to our front yard, only to find him tangled up in his bike and full of a lot of emotion. "You'll be fine. We told you the jump was too big. Let's get some ice and call it a day." So for about a week, he limped and he hobbled along until my husband asked the question, maybe we should just take him to urgent care to make sure he's okay. 2 hours later, I get this call. He literally had broken his femur bone in half. Talk about feeling horrible. Why didn't I take him in sooner? I should have seen the signs. Unfortunately, walking on his leg for a week made his injury worse and delayed the healing that was needed. He got a full leg cast and he spent the next few months recovering and healing from this injury, and then he got back on his bike. But you know what is worse than a broken leg? A broken heart. Maybe you are grieving the loss of someone you love, or someone has hurt you, disappointed you, let you down, said unkind things, left or abandoned you, or you care about someone who has a broken heart. We live in a world that is broken because of sin, and all of us have been injured and contaminated by its effects. We're not free from problems and suffering, but we are promised healing so that we can live a life of purpose and significance. However, while we have the treatment plan to heal and live a life of freedom through Jesus Christ, it is easy to ignore the signs and choose to limp along in this life. By delaying our treatment only adds to our injuries. But there's good news in the midst of our pain, that God loves us so much that he sent his son Jesus, not only to save us from sin, but heal us of the ways that we've been hurt by its results. It is through his wounds that we are healed. Psalm 147:3 says that he heals the brokenhearted and he binds up their wounds. Here's the promise. Healing comes when we acknowledge our pain and take steps to get the treatment provided so that our wounds can be healed God's way and with the resources only he can provide. I'm so grateful to be part of a church who believes in our healing and transformation. Maybe you or someone you care about is in need of this kind of healing. You can text counseling to 56316 to receive pastoral care or clinical counseling, or find amazing support through Celebrate Recovery, grief or divorce care, or other amazing support groups being offered at Bayside. Or maybe it's taking steps for the first time from doing life alone, joining a small group, or even serving on our team. You see, our healing is not only for our benefit, but those watching our lives on the sidelines to see the power of the gospel at work in our hearts. God uses our transformational stories to help others in theirs. God didn't create us to limp in life, but to leap over and beyond the places that we feel stuck and resigned and discouraged into a life abundantly more than we can ask or imagine. I am so encouraged by so many in our church who are getting the help in their marriage, in their mental health, in their past pain and trauma, and finding forgiveness for past hurts so they can reconcile old wounds. My encouragement, keep going and bring others along with you so that they too can find hope, healing, and freedom that awaits through the gospel of Jesus Christ.